Hey guys, what's going on? If your shoulders are bothering you when you lift weight, maybe you just feel like they're tight, they're paining, they're hurt, they're stuck, then I'm going to show you how to bulletproof your shoulders. So you're going to want to save this video and use this before your next upper body day. All right, so the first one here, we're going to come down on the foam roller. You're going to place it diagonal, just like that, and then you'll open up the opposite leg here, and you're going to place your body on the foam roller to where your chest is on the roller. And what we're going to do here is try to release our chest. It gets tight from sitting, making sure you're taking deep breaths so that foam roller is pressing into my chest, and then my arm is elevated and I'm reaching forward and backwards, keeping my thumb up to the sky. Thumb is up, so we're looking for external rotation of that shoulder here. We're not trying to be collapsed. We want to try to think about peeling the shoulder back. And you'll do maybe 12 to 15 reaches here, just exploring. You might find that if you move the roller in, you can find some more tenderness there, or you can roll it out further towards the armpit. Whatever feels good for you. I'll just let you be the judge of that. So after I've done my chest, then I'm going to roll onto my side. And now the point here is to release the lat. So that's our largest back muscle, okay? So if you reach around and you squeeze and pinch right below your armpit, that is your lat, okay? And that muscle gets locked up. So what you're going to do, if you're too low, you'll be on your ribs. So come up a little bit, and you're not in your armpit, but you're right in between your armpit and the ribs, okay? And if you would want to keep your arm on the ground, you can. If you want to reach it up, you can also do that. Or if you want to reach it up and pull it with your opposite arm, you can do that as well. Whatever feels good for you. And then here we're going side to side, be against the grain. So that muscle's running typically kind of north to south here. One could argue that it goes a little bit east to west, but we want to think about rocking forwards and backwards. So I'd come towards you if you're watching this video, and then back away. So we're perpendicular to the foam roller. And there'd be different levels here. If you want to roll the roller up closer to the armpit, you can get in there as well. Some days I have a little bit more tension, soreness higher up. Some days it's lower down, right? So just find where you feel like your body needs it. Typically I'll do this for a few minutes. Good old smash on the lat. Okay, so now that we've released the tissue on the front, the chest, and then the posterior tissue, the lat, what we're going to do is start to activate some of the stabilizer muscles deep inside of our shoulders that help provide stability and strength for when we get out into the weight room for lifting weight. So the first one here, what you're going to do is find a small band, just like this. This is kind of a cloth-like material. Doesn't really matter. A lot of these are silicone, rubber, whatever. You buy them on Amazon, very cheap. Be a great investment for you to make. So what you're going to do here is stand with your feet even on the floor, okay, right about shoulders width. And then from here, we're going to do some band pull apart. So we're going to start with a good posture. So we're going to roll our shoulders up, back, and down. Now once they're set down, we're going to keep them there. And from there, we're starting at 90 degrees in the elbow. Okay, I'm not starting down here. I'm not starting up here. 90 degrees in the elbow. And then from there, I'm pulling apart. But oh, hold on. I got to engage my core, right? So when I do this exercise, I'm not just reaching, letting my hips and my back get all wonky, okay? Nothing good is gonna come from that. So what you're gonna do is think about tucking the pelvis a little bit. So you're trying to squeeze your butt, pretend like you had a quarter squeezed in between your butt cheeks. Kind of silly, but squeezing your glutes. Your belly button's drawn in, so you're engaging your core, okay? So my glutes are squeezed, my core is engaged, and from there, I'm ready to execute the movement. I'm pulsing out on the band all the way up as far as you can go. If you can only get this high, then that's your range of motion, all right? It does require a lot of shoulder mobility to get to a full arms extended overhead, all right? And another thing we want to think about is as you're doing this exercise, we do not want to shrug, okay? So no shrugging. If you get to a point where you can't go any further and you have to shrug to get up there, that is no good. We want to keep those shoulders peeled back and down the entire time, okay? I'll do about 10 or 12 of these bad boys. Try to keep your elbows in. Your elbows are going to want to flare out. Try to keep your elbows in. Do about 10 or 12. I don't know how many I've done. I've lost count while I'm teaching. All right, so that's good. Band pull aparts. Next one here is going to be hanging scapular pull up. So you're going to find a pull up bar. This one is a little short. I prefer to use a higher up, but for the sake of the video, we're going to rock and roll right here. So what you'll do, I'm practically on the floor here, but so you're going to let that gravity pull you all the way down, okay? So you're shrugged a little bit. And then from there, all you're going to do is use your shoulder blades to pull down and back. All right? So my arms are not bending. I'm not doing a pull up. Elbow's going to stay straight, and it's all coming from the shoulder blade. Do 10 or 12 of these scapular pull-ups. You're trying to think about squeezing your shoulder blades down. You're drawing them down as you pull. All right? And then from there, we're going to do our 8 I's, T's, and Y's. So this one here, we're going to slightly bend our knees. Hips go back. We're hinging forward. And from there, my back is nice and flat, okay? My core is engaged. And then my palms are going to be facing down towards the floor. Thumbs are going to turn out, so external rotation. And then from there, I'm reaching the backs of my hands up towards the sky. I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together. Just like that. I'll do about 10 or 12 of these. These are I's. If you were up on the ceiling looking down at me, my arms and my spine would be kind of like just a line, like an I. Okay, 10 or 12 I's. Shoulders squeeze. I'm not shrugging, okay? I'm not shrugging up. If you're feeling it in your neck, you were doing it wrong. So keep your shoulders peeled back and down. And those are our I's. T's now. Same thing. Everything goes. Core is engaged, all right? You're going to turn your thumbs out. And from there, you'll reach your arms out to the side, just like that. No shrugging. Shoulders stay down and back. Oh yeah, you can feel those stabilizers warming up. Feels good right back there on the upper back. Now the Y's. These are a little bit tougher. Anytime the arms extend overhead, the upper trap's going to want to help out. So if you can't do the I's, then I would recommend you doing W's, okay? So W's would look like this. Trying to squeeze those shoulders together. If you can do that, extend your arms out in front. Again, no shrug, shoulders down, and you're reaching up through there. Those are our Y's. So there you have it. That is a quick little series I like to do before I lift upper body. It unlocks the chest, the back. This is great if you're trying to build strength in your shoulders. I did not know how to lift for many, many years. And unfortunately, I had a really big ego. And every time I came in the gym, I couldn't set it down at the door. So what would I do? I wouldn't even warm up. I'd walk right over to the heaviest weights in the gym, some of the heaviest, and I'd begin to just lift as heavy as I could. The muscles were burning, they were working, but also my joints were screaming. And I did not understand how to differentiate between muscle burn and joint pain. I just thought no pain, no gain, you just got to push. In reality, I was destroying my body. So we got to think quality over quantity here, guys. And if we're training for building muscle, improving your mobility, this Bulletproof Shoulders program is going to be very important for you if you're trying to unlock your shoulders, achieve a well-rounded physique, feel better in your everyday life, move better, and just be able to do the things that you enjoy outside of the gym. Because in the gym, how many hours are we spending in the gym per week? Not that many, right? Even if you train 2 hours a day, 7 days a week, that's 14 hours spent inside of a gym. There's 168 hours in the week. 14 out of 168, that's a very small percentage, all right? So we train to feel good and move better outside of the gym in life, being able to have a quality of life that allows us to do the things we enjoy with our loved ones, all right? So I hope this was helpful. If you need to drop a comment below, go ahead and do that. I love your feedback, and thanks for watching this video. We'll see you next time.